Hello. Welcome to Bollock's Pit, ladies and gentlemen. I have arrived, and I have arrived with good news. I have unlocked a lot of things, yes. I'm only missing the last character. I actually finished the game, I couldn't stop myself. Yeah, and, now I understand a lot more things about, like, the game progress. So the game does not end when you actually finish the game. Yeah, and I use the warrior plus the cohabitats to do bleed plus ball damage, and I made the vampire lord, which was a bad idea actually for it. Yeah, I made Nosferatu. Mr. Nosferatu actually did do nothing to that boss. It was very and a very underwhelming, let's say, performance from a ball that takes 6 different evolutions to craft. It was a disaster. Don't do it. Like the final boss versus Nosferatu, no, the final boss wins. I only was able to do it because it was 0x. But now I understand another thing about the game. So, the game is not hard, usually, on the last levels, because your character gets too powerful. But what I was missing is that this fast is actually not the end of the story. There is Fast 8. Yes, that is what I'm talking about. That is more difficult, and that is what we're going to do today. And if you look at my buildings, I've actually like put all of the buildings next to this mansion thing. A house for Spendthrift. Every building around it gives me gold passively, and this building now gives me some offline time, let's say farming. And there's a building that's kind of a cheat that I will not use. I will not be upgrading this one. Okay, unless I see that, oh, okay, now I can't actually finish, let's say, fast 8, 9, 10s on the last level. If I see that that's not possible, I will then upgrade it, but I will refrain from upgrading this one, because what this thing says, it can be upgraded infinitely. That means infinite amount of damage. I don't want it. Yes, I want hardships. I don't want the game to become just too easy. And I'm still like keeping my character, let's say, buildings next to this one. So they get 30% extra bonus XP every time. And I upgraded all of my farms. And one thing that I did not know about the farms, I learned it randomly. So when you do this and you look here, you see the U. So that U means you can upgrade everything just by doing that. Yes, you just press shift click, you come here, you do this, you press U, and it tells you, okay, you need this much money for upgrading all of the buildings that you've chosen. Yeah, I learned that a little bit late. Yeah, this was a disaster when I was trying to upgrade it. Let me see, I actually want to upgrade all of the above. Okay, 1,400, not bad. Yeah, I need a lot of rocks for getting one of the final upgrades that I need. Oh, I don't need to upgrade anything there. Okay, everything's upgraded, so the wheat farms are the only things that are left. Alright, not bad. And this building also needs a couple of improvements, because improves online, and the other one is the... where are you? Yeah, all of my upgrades for, like, all the stats have been upgraded to S tier. Yes, that was a little bit too muchy. But well, it is what it is. I'm missing only one building now, and it is this one. New passives all start at level 2. Like, the moment I get this, the game will become much easier on the faster level, but that is not the issue or the cause here today. Today we're gonna be doing very fast gaming indeed, and well, while I'm getting some extra gold, might as well go with the Mr. Itchy Finger. Who goes well with Itchy Finger? And now I understand why you need 2 characters, because the game is much harder to complete on just 1 character. So you kinda need to play with 2 of them if you want to complete the fast ones. Those things are dangerous for your mental health, mates. Okay, who do I wanna... maybe I can show you guys some of the broken, let's say, synergies that I've found out about. Yeah, why not? So, one of the things is, like, the makeshift Sisyphus. This guy is super powerful when you combine it with the embedded. Yeah, and let's actually do this. Okay, balls always pierce through enemies until they hit the walls. So, if I shoot a ball and if it hits something, it will not come back, okay? But if it's a wall, it will just bounce, 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 bounce. But if it just hits the back wall and comes back, it will come back to me. And we're gonna be combining him with the makeshift Sisyphus, a former king tormented by time. Balls no longer deal direct hit damage, but AoE and static damage is increased by 4 times. This is one of the worst, let's say, things that you can do to those fellas. And, well, let's go to the graveyard fast 8. Today I'm actually gonna try to like get my fast levels as high as possible. Let's see how many we can do today actually. And it doesn't take that much time, and plus my characters are a little bit more leveled up, so it will not be the problem. We don't want any of these, so I am just gonna banish this one and the dynamite. I'm gonna reroll for free one time. So we want the status fix, so this and this will not do. Like Nosferatu or Baby Ball builds are not gonna do me any good. So I'm gonna banish the charm and this one, and we should be good now. And I don't need the rubber headband, because literally I need my balls to be as fast as possible. So no to that too. And this one should have been banished as well, but it is what it is. It is what it is. And this thing does me nothing. Let's get the speed again. Actually, no, I want a ball that does some damage. There you go. There you go. Horizontal laser. And I don't prefer to like hit the back like this so the ball comes back. What I prefer to do is, because after the ball hits a wall, it does not go through anymore. So what I do is I aim at the back door. Yeah, if you aim at that, you can just clean him up very properly. So the cell does not do any damage for this character. But let me show you actually some of the interesting ways you can use cell form, I guess. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, so what does the cell ball do? This ball actually, every time it hits something, it clones itself, okay? But that is not what we want to do with it. We want it to be max level, because what I do is I do some infusions and some, let's say, evolutions. After I craft the evolutions themselves, I start then actually applying cell to them. And cell does not really help you with the damage over time, like things like this, because, well, they have the damage over time. They have maximum stacks. Look, leaves behind a blob. Enemies who walk into dealt this much damage are slowed by 50% and deal 1 stack of poison, max 8. If you have a cell, this max 8 stack will be completed very fast. It's very good for killing big mobs, but for small mobs, you don't need this. You can use, however, something very different, which I will show you. Just give me a second. Alright, first let's craft this. Now, every time I just send this, there will be slowed and poisoned at the same time, and I can get it to up to 8 stacks now. And do I want freeze flame? Not really. None of these are actually things that I'm looking for. I'm just gonna upgrade the swamp ball. Yeah. This build is super powerful, by the way. No matter which level you play, like this one thing can actually do you a lot. Yeah, I wish I did not level this up. That was a little bit of a mistake there. Okay, we don't need any of these. Give me another horizontal. Come on. Ha. My balls always go through them anyways, but I'm gonna get this. Increases ball launch speed. Yeah, if they're launched faster, they come back to you faster as well. So, let's do that. And by the way, if you clean all of these guys up before the next one comes, you get extra gold. That's something that I learned very late. Wretched Onion is not bad. It is actually kind of a status effect too, but it does not work like the other ones. Okay, there it is, vertical ball. And about the bosses, what I do here, I try to hit the wall, so I actually hit not just one time, because if you hit him directly, it will go past through him, okay? Okay, and the moment I do this, I can do this, and evolution into this guy. Alright. And this is where things get interesting. Now the next thing we do, we get the Holy Laser to level 3 as fast as possible. We don't need the fusion yet, so I'm just gonna do this. Okay, Holy Ball is at max, so next time I get an upgrade, we gotta actually do something good with it. This thing is very bad for this. Let's get the Garlic upgraded. Alright, see, now that I have a lot of damage, I can do fusions. So, Cell actually duplicates and clones itself every time it hits something, right? So, what you can do is you can infuse Cell infinitely with your evolved balls. This time I'm going to evolve the Holy Cross with it. So what will happen now? It splits into a clone on hit 4 times. Wanna see a magic trick? There. There you go with a magic trick. And let me show you another good combo if you can. Yeah, we have time to pull another one off. Yeah, now this is just too powerful. It will just clean everything up like very, very properly. Yeah, cleans up the field just one hit. Yeah, this is gonna be, let me show you some toxic builds. Oh, okay, Flicker is the thing that we want to make. The Dark Ball or the Light Ball do 0 damage on this character, by the way. So when you're getting those, be very careful because you will do absolutely no damage with any of those balls for a long time until you actually do upgrade them. Increase fire rate. I need to level up one more time fast here before the next evolution. I need this Dark Ball to get upgraded fast. Oh, there we go. Level 3. That is nice. I can get my Flicker now. Oh, okay, there we go. Give me my Flicker. So, now the thing about Flicker is deals 7 to 49 damage to every enemy on screen every 1.4 seconds, right? So, now, if you look at them, they will just, they will just flashy, like, light up and down. You don't need, like, 5 balls to complete this. I don't care about diff. Like, I'm having too much fun to care about the damage that I'm taking, to be honest. Alright, and we don't need any of these. I'm just gonna get the Gem Spring. Because I don't want to do anything else. You take a lot of damage, by the way, during these ones, so be a little bit more careful than what I am here. I'm a little bit playing recklessly. Okay, I need this Flicker upgrade, please. Flicker upgrade, please. Flicker upgrade, please. There you go. And Evolution. And what I do now, so remember the Swamp Ball actually doing poison? So it spreads poison, right? So now if I actually fuse it with the Flicker that does low damage, now every time this thing flickers, it will poison everything. So now this is an idle game. Yeah, I can just do this now. Look. With only 2 balls of greatness, we will be achieving maximum damage against this poor soul. Come. I will hurt your emotions. But I need to be really careful because he can really kill me really fast. I only have 1 HP. I was not careful about how he is hitting me. Yeah, the HP is not gonna move that much, but it is what it is. Yeah, sadly, the thing that happens about this boss is that you need a lot more damage than this for this. These builds are AoE builds and they're not that good against the bosses. Like, I am not gonna sugarcoat that one. You do huge amounts of damage to everything else, but the bosses can be problematic. Alright, yeah, because we have only 2 balls that go around. If you're not careful, you will pass on to the afterlife, okay? And well, this is a plus 10 boss, so yeah, look at the mobs. Like, the mobs are not the problem here. They will never be a problem anymore. Let's get some extra balls so we do more damage to this guy. Yeah, and there you go. Every time I'm hitting him, he's just losing a chunk of his HP. But that is not nearly enough to kill him. Yeah, sadly, it is not nearly enough to kill him. Like, I killed him like so fast the other times. Like, he did not have time to cast the spells, but this time, because I wanted to just show Flicker power, it went a little bit sideways, let's say. Okay, just 50%. Please do not pass on to the afterlife. Yeah, please don't die. I do not want to do this again. Yes, please. No, I wanna complete this level. I wanna go faster. I want to make a faster build. I want my boys to go even faster and for more forward. Yeah, and I don't need to even hit the mobs, to be honest. Yeah, they just die to the poison from Flickered. Yeah, get flickered to death. Get flicked to death. Alright, and you will not be hitting me. Let's get a little bit frontal so he does not hit us. And almost dead. Almost there. Just a couple of more hits. And he will be gone from our sights. Can you die already, please? This is taking too long. This is now not fast. This is now slow. Alright, there you go. Ah, it took 9 minutes. Ugh. Ugh. But well, that thing actually, like, this thing is just for cleaning masses. You can use it for the higher levels. On the normal level, like, it doesn't do that much damage, but well. And it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. That was not that bad or that good, but that build is actually quite nice when you play it even on higher levels. And by the way, this is how I'm farming now. So, do you see these lines, like, next to this guy? 1 second. 1 second. Alright. So, you see that there are lines on this one, right? The build that I've made, based on the line that you're hitting, you actually get different results from this. So, this is the line one shot. It is my farming one. Okay. And if you hit the number 2, then you get this result. More gold. And farming. And if you do, let's say, balanced, and then you can just put this here and do this, and you can just free shot this, and then you get 1,500 coins. There you go. See, easy mode. I have chosen the easy mode here. I can just expand this like indefinitely, like around here too, but I'm not. I'm too lazy to do that. But if I get the money, I will do it. I'll do it, okay? But later. I don't want to do it. I'll like conduct another one that actually does this fully automatic. I have not spent enough time to do, let's say, a little bit let's get bad stuff to this, but I will. You can even assign workers and put them like in the here, so you can just bounce them off every 10 minutes automatically, just so they can clean this place up. But anyways, our main goal is 1,500 rock, but I'll eventually get it. Alright, that was one. Another one that I really like lately is this guy, plus the family of 2. Yes. So what does this guy do? He does nothing. He is an absolute garbage person. He has no special character or no personality at all. He is just a plain old dude. He's the warrior dude. But he has the bleed ball. And the bleed ball, every time, one of you guys actually asked something about the bleed ball. I'll do some explanation about it. So I made a mistake there that I told you that everything actually triggers the bleed balls. Not everything does it. Only direct hits, like when your ball or your baby ball or your, for example, like cells actually attack a target, they will make them bleed. That's the reason why I like that guy with the family cohabitats, a couple with many children. For each ball launched, a copy is launched in the mirror direction. Balls deal half damage, but this half damage does not apply to the bleed damage over time. Okay, so the more balls you have, the more bleed you will trigger. So what we're gonna do, well, while we can have more babies, why not have more babies? This is the build about babies. Yes. I had to pause there, my phone rang. Alright, let's go make everything bleed a little bit. Indiscriminately making everything bleed is another thing about democracy that we are going to do today. Okay, +9. Okay. This is gonna be super fast. Oh no. Oh, that's even 30 seconds less than the last one. Every time you go down, it gets worse. So the thing about this is, look, when I hit them with a bleed ball, let me actually show you here. When I hit them with the bleed ball, next, I had to look into this a little bit. When your balls directly hit a piece, this puts a bleeding stack on it. What it means that every time something that hits the same target that is bleeding, it will take even more damage per item or per ball that it hits. even if it's big or small. So when you hit it with 1 bleed, if this hits it, it will bleed. If the baby balls that are out spawned out of this hit it, it is bleeding again and again and again. So it is just bleeding, over bleeding, over bleeding, over bleeding, okay? And do I want the garlic here? Not really. I want to make the full, let's say, this build for the baby ball plus bleeds. And when you look at your character, you can actually check their stats. Both of these are mostly, like, this guy is, like, neutral. Like, he doesn't have any specialities, but this guy is mostly leadership. So the leadership allows your balls to, baby balls to be exact, to do more damage and increase their count. So you have more baby balls that do higher damage, even though their damage is cut in half. An extra baby ball is an extra baby ball. I am gonna banish this because we are not playing damage over time. I'm gonna banish this one too. Let's reroll. Dark is not a good thing to play on this one. Yeah, I don't really like it. And in general, I really do not like any of these. And I don't want to go dark, as I said. And rubber headband is not that bad or that good. But this thing actually works very well for this guy. Yeah, because so we're doing a bleed, so I need as many balls available as possible. When you catch a special ball, automatically shoot 1 to 3 new baby balls in random directions. This, because this guy, the cohabitat, actually throws 2 bleeding balls and throws 2 brood mothers. When you get this, he will do this 4 times instead of just normally doing it 2. So this is actually a very powerful item for him, so let's get that. Yeah, okay, so every time I get it, I'll throw even more baby balls. And I don't really suggest, like, going for balls like this. Like, you can still get it, but it is not going to be as good as something as such. Has a 7% chance to freeze enemies for 5 seconds. Frozen enemies receive 25% more damage. So now that we have our main source of damage, which is baby ball damage and bleed damage, I'm just gonna add a small freezing ball to the mix, so I can do even further damage with it. And, do I want sacrifice? No, actually no. Let's just fission it so I get all of my power-ups here. Alright, not bad. The baby ball thing actually got upgraded. Yeah, and if you look at it now, every time I catch a special ball, he shoots minimum 2 to 4 balls at all times. So the thing that I want to do here is actually a mix between like this and this. And not really. Let me show you what I want to do. So I'm gonna get a light ball here. Oh boy, that was a mistake. Okay, we still do not want to do that. We don't want to fission, but we're gonna fission and actually level up. This was not a good fission, by the way. Yeah, I should have leveled up and then fissioned. Do I want this? Not really. I need a dark. Yeah, I need a dark ball here. Yep. Do I want to do a cell? Not really. This is not really a cell build. Yeah, I either want a vampire or a dark ball. This is actually not bad too, but not yet. It is not the time yet for it. I'm gonna banish this and I'm gonna banish this one so they don't appear again. This is not bad and this is not any use to me. This is also a very bad thing for this build. Balls deal 80% more damage after hitting the back of the wall, otherwise do 20%. Like, if you're planning on making your balls go through the field, this is a good option, but first have that one, then buy this. If you buy this right now, you just immediately decrease your damage by 20% for a long time. So, not the time yet. Not the time yet. Egg-sack is actually good. I can just evolve that one. Yeah, let's get this for now. I'll eventually just upgrade the other ones. Yeah, let me get a little bit more firepower on this before actually indulging more. Okay, this one is good too. Gain 1.5 times baby balls, but your aim becomes scattered. I do not care about a scattered aim. You can shoot wherever you want. I do not really care about it. Okay, let me send these baby balls and the bleed ball back. And the reason why we are not killing them as fast as before, by the way, is because I am missing my evolutions. You cannot go, like, further. You need to be really fast with your evolutions or this will not work. If this was not the graveyard, these guys could have actually hit me right now. This is not something that I really want. We can kind of use this. Yeah, I can have the left and the right one. Yeah, and maybe we can have a... Yeah, the corny thing will be good too. None of these are useful to me. Yeah, there you go. Balls go through enemies and deal 25% additional damage until they hit the back of the field. So this is actually something that we will purchase right now. And what we can do if you want to do maximum damage, instead of like hitting like the back of the wall, so they hit, you can actually hit behind the enemies, so they actually do more damage before going through. And okay, we don't need this because I am gonna use this evolution here. 1 second. Okay, so each time a ball hits a wall, it deals 30% extra damage until the next hit. I'm just gonna get this. Yeah, it's a good one. And let's get this evolution. Has 25% chance of birthing an egg sac each time it hits an enemy. Egg sacs explode and they give baby ball birth. Yay! Now even more baby balls will be produced. I am really becoming a good mother here. A very good role model mother. Okay, let's make our vampire lord here as well. Okay, this fission is not well timed. I wish I actually got this vampire up to level 3 before grabbing it. But again, well. Let me see. Okay, let's get this guy to level 3. I don't really care about the other ones that much. Okay, now I need a fission. Soon I will grab the next fission and we will have our next, let's say, upgrade. And as you can see, like, everything is going down in flames and bleeding flames. Okay, the vampire. Each hit inflicts 3 stacks of bleed, heals 1 health and consumes all the stacks when hitting an enemy at least 10 stacks of bleeds. So every time I hit something, my baby balls will make it to get more damage done to them. Alright. And there you go. The red little thingies will now destroy everything. Okay, now here I want a dark ball. Not a dark ball, like anything that go. Oh, did it? I banished it, didn't I? Oh yeah, I actually banished it. Let's make the ghost. Yeah, let's make the ghost. That works too. Yeah, because all I want is to them to get frozen for longer. I could have actually made glacier. But I actually banned the other one too. Okay, let's get this. I am gonna evolve you into the ghost. Okay, so what does the ghost do? It will freeze the enemies. See, freeze the enemies pass through for 0.8. If they're frozen, they take more damage. So now, my main damage is baby balls, and I'm doing more damage now because I'm freezing people. Yes, and that is beautiful. Let's just hit the back wall so they get destroyed there, and the main guy should die any second now. Okay, my guys, you don't have to attack me like this. Okay, let's get this upgraded even further. Alright, my guy, can you pass on to the afterlife, please? Alright, and, what do I want to do with this one? I can get a vertical laser here too, maybe. Yeah, that would be nice too, but ghost or light? Yeah, this is true. Yeah, this is not gonna do me any kind of good here. Let's get another bleed ball. Yeah, let's just get another bleed ball. I am gonna just fuse these two. Every time that I hit and I make an egg sac, now the egg sacs will actually blind enemies too. It is not something that I would like, but I made just one simple mistake there. By, let's say, grabbing the wrong one. Like, I don't want this now. I'm just gonna get this. Next time we level up, I am probably gonna grab another vampire out of this. Yeah, maybe we can make something else this time. I don't suggest like going mosquitoes. Like, if you're baby balls, just keep going with the baby balls. This could do. Yeah, this could do. Yeah, there we go. Hemorrhage is another good one for this. Okay, I really do not want to grab that fission. Give me a level up here, please. And okay, we leveled up. Can I upgrade this? Okay, I will not have enough. Okay, it doesn't matter. Yeah, we're gonna fission and just fission. Yeah, give me more levels. Why not? Yeah, if I did not make the mistake of actually making that, like, a very big mistake by I got distracted for a second there. Like, what I wanted to do, like, I was not going to actually, like, banish the dark ball. What I was gonna do is actually mix the two, actually the flicker and the freeze. So I will freeze everything that is on the floor, like, every time I'm doing anything. Oh, yeah, now that is more like taking damage. There you go. Yeah, that is more like it. Okay, my guy, you don't want to do this. You do not want to be this aggressive towards me. And by the way, did you know you can make him pass through your people? Like, look at my character. See? You don't need to dodge him. You can just make him go through you. It's a little bit trickier than just dodging them, but I prefer doing that. Yeah. Okay. Alright, and let's just keep going at this. Yeah, upgrade this one. Like, I should have got that to level 3 faster. Yeah, sadly, I was a little bit too distracted with the other things. Okay, and you should be passing on to the other life about now. There you go. Thank you for your sacrifice. Thank you for your sacrifice. Okay, +3 speed. What do you mean? Yeah, the levels up, the level ups are getting crazy. And by the way, this is not even the maximum damage you can output with this. If you have the fire, and add burn fire, like, there's 2 ways you can do this. Like, either make the flicker and make everything freeze by fusing flicker with freeze ball, so you do 25% more damage to everything almost all the time. That is one thing you can do. There is also the matter of the fact that you can add a freeze burn, and when you have freeze burn that you make by combining flame and freeze, you can make a frozen flame ball. And every time you hit something that is already bleeding with a flame, every time you hit it with a baby ball, the baby balls will be set on fire. And how do you do that? I actually posted a video a couple of days ago about one item is all you need. It is this little baby item that you can actually see, not that one. Where are you? Yes, this one, Midnight Oil. So, balls that hit flaming enemies light on fire and deal 10 to 20 bonus fire damage on the next hit. So this does not get halved when you're playing the cohabitants. Yeah, so you can just do this. And by the way, I crafted a very amazing item the other day. Yeah, I was always like looking at, yeah, does that mean something that they are looking at other directions? So I got all 4 of them. Apparently, yeah, they make this Dead Eyes cross. It is a fantastic thing. It was so powerful. 60% crit hit chance. Everything was doing critical hits. Alright, and let's do this. And by the way, if you didn't know, when you hit, if you press right click, see, right click just speeds up the whole process of grabbing things. Okay, there you go. I actually don't need money or anything, but I'm gonna do 2 of these. Yeah, let's grab a little bit more money from here while we're here. Yeah, maybe we can use it in another date. 400, yeah, I can do this like 6-7 times, by the way, and I still get money, but nah, not really. Like, I don't need gold anymore that much. Yeah, you can just basically do this. And just farm away at will. Alright, there you go. And now that I farmed, I'll put this back. Yeah, I'm a lazy person, okay, in general. That's why I am wise. I make things that actually do not require anything. And by the way, you can just sell all of these in the market for the money, but we don't need market. Yeah. Do I want to improve offline gathering speed? I don't need money for this, I just need more rocks. Yeah, I just need 1,500 rocks, and we gotta get it eventually. Alright, let's do another build. Yeah, let's do 4 builds actually today. And what else? Who else was good? This guy is super powerful too. Like, Flagellant is very good too. Like, it's another baby ball build. I don't really want to play it. Shooting from the back. This is actually another thing you can do, but it's a little bit broken. Yeah, it's a little itsy bitsy bit broken. One second, let me actually see what we can do here. Alright. And no, not this one. Go to graveyard. Oh, +9 is the end? Ah, that is not good. That is not good. Ah, that is bad. So +9 is the maximum. Okay, not bad, not bad. Let's do actually something that we have not done yet there. And should we go for like a chaotic run? Not really, not really. One second, let me decide. Okay, I have decided to show you this build. Alright, for this combo, we need Mr. Repentant, a sorrowful spirit filled with regret. Balls deal 5% more damage each time they bounce, but when they hit the back wall, they return to the player, damaging each enemy they pass through. Okay, keep it in mind. This is not that important. This part is, when they hit the back of the wall, they come back to you. So, if you have this guy, and you combine him with Shade, what does Shade do? Balls shoot from the back and have a base crit chance. Crit chance is increased by 10%. You hit them from the behind. This one is a mostly direct hit, explosion type guy, but let me demonstrate what you can actually do with this guy. We're gonna be combining 2 types or 3 types of, let's say, evolutions here. Alright, let's go. Let me show you. Showing is better. Alright. So, number one thing, as you can see, like, if I'm hitting the walls or anything, like, the balls don't come back, but if they hit the wall back, and they will just pass through the enemies and just straight up come back to me. Light is actually quite good here. It's a little bit too early, but it's okay, I can actually make it. Alright, so we're gonna actually make a flickering thing, but a little bit towards the end, let's say. And this is not useful. This is kind of very meh for this guy. But actually it is good that I can get it right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna get it. So remember, I shoot balls from the back of the wall. When the balls hit something, they will ricochet off and hit the back of the wall, okay? So every time that does, balls deal 80% more damage after hitting the back of the field. So they will hit the wall and they will come back to me doing 80% extended damage. This is actually, I wanted to get this like as a final additive, but well, we got it at the start, so we can do it. It does not really work well with the dark ball because the dark ball just explodes and goes into nothingness. But the other ones, it works like magic for them. I don't really want the glacier here. Yeah, this could be good, but I want to make the dark actually. Actually, let me make the flash so I can use the dark for another thing. There's another good, let's say, evolution that you can make actually for this. One second, can you level up before that? Okay, you did not, but it is not unnecessary. Okay, next evolution, we are going to actually make first our Mr. Flash, and we don't need any of these. Like, I'm not gonna use the ghost, so I'm just gonna banish the ghost. Laser is good and all, but I don't want to use lasers for this one. You can really use them, like, it's very good too. When they pass through, they just go ba 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 ba. But I don't want to do a laser build today. Yeah. Bleed is good too, but I don't prefer it either. What I'm looking for is actually iron. Yeah, we are looking for the iron. This is very bad. I am just gonna banish it. Let's pick up this. Yeah, until the next evolution, we just gonna do that one. And as you can see, I can just go around and make them just get hit, and it will just destroy everything, basically. Okay, cell is one thing that I need. But do I want to get the other ones first or the cell? The other ones first. Yeah, first come the other one. A little bit more baby ball damage would not hurt. Until my next evolution, like, I don't need the items and so on, I just need to get the other evolution going. There you go. And now, what we do is we evolve this into the Flash. Damages all enemies on the screen for 2 to 5 damage after hitting an enemy and blinds them for 2 seconds. So they will not do any damage to me. This is an additive, by the way. Okay, this is not the final form for anything. That is going to actually turn into something else. Alright, I really want to get my iron here, if I could. Burn is actually good too. But I do not prefer it that much yet. Actually, let me just get it so we can be done with this. Yeah, I don't wanna feel in danger at any time, anywhere soon. So let's just finish that one so we can be done with this one. Alright, give more fire rate so I can actually clean this boss pretty fast. Alright, there we go. And can I get my level ups, please? Thank you, thank you. I need another level up really fast on this fire one. Okay, there we go. And now we get Frozen Flame. Adds 1 stack of Frostburn on hit for 20 seconds max, 4 stacks. Frostburn units are dealt 22 to 32 damage per stack per second and receive 25% additional damage from other sources. Okay, now that is the other piece of the puzzle. And what we do now... Okay, we get the Iron Ball. Alright, alright. It's gonna be a little bit tricky here. Yeah, but it's okay. I was a little bit late with one of the evolutions, but it is gonna pass away. Don't worry about it. I need to get this leveled up as soon as possible, or they are going to actually destroy me here. Okay, I did this too early. That's why this is happening, by the way. Like, you should be getting some other balls as well before, like, combining everything into one big mass of blob of whatevers. But well, I did not do it. I did not do it this time. Okay, we evolve the assassin. Pass through the front line of the enemies, but not the back. Backstabs deal 30% more additional damage. We already backstab all the time, so this thing will one-shot a lot of enemies on its way back and forth. Alright, there we go. So everything that thing hits will actually die, but oh god, I'm gonna die here. I don't die. Oh no, please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die. Wow. I made a big mistake there. Yeah, only one mistake. Yeah, okay, just get scaffolding, and like, I don't need the levels up anymore. Let's retry this. Let's retry this. I shouldn't rush it. Yeah, I rushed to do the levels up as soon as possible, but that beat me in the back a little bit. Let's see. Alright, the cell, it's too early for the cell. Actually, not really. Not really. It depends on the next item that I get. I can use the cell for now, just for a little bit extra damage here and there. This is not necessary. This is not necessary. I'm just gonna banish this one and gonna banish this one because we do not bounce. More baby balls is good and all, but I do not want any of these. Okay, should I do this? Give me my iron, please. Like, I'm not gonna use a ghost too. Okay, give me my iron. No iron. Let's make the frost burn like as soon as possible so I do more damage to them. Alright, alright. Come on, mates. You do not want to do this. Okay, this was a little bit early for the fission time. Okay, we get the iron. Alright. And I can actually make the other build like faster. That will be more like surefire that I actually win this much faster. Okay, so I have this burn on level 3 and I have the iron on level 3. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna level up the iron. I'm gonna go for a fission here. We're gonna evolve the burn and this to a bomba. Okay, explodes when hitting an enemy, dealing 25 to 526 damage to nearby enemies. Has a 3-second cooldown. It's weak, right? No, it's not. No, it's not. Wait for a second. This is actually kind of a bug in the system that you can actually use and abuse. Because we have everything ready for it, so might as well do it. Okay, we need to actually upgrade the bomb to level 3 before anything else happens to us. Alright, clean that up. Okay, give me a level up. Thank you. I need the bomba. Come on, give me the bomba upgrade. Give me the bomba upgrade. There you go. And we go for fission. And with what we fission, so remember cell? So this thing actually multiplies itself every time it hits something, right? And this explodes. So imagine this explodes and you have to throw it again. No, you don't. Every time this explodes, it will turn into another bomb, and another bomb, and another bomb, and another bomb. So, now just watch. Now just watch. Watch things get blown up apart. Infinitely. Yeah, so that's actually something that happens that because this multiplies and clones itself on hit, you actually never lose the bomb. It does not get replenished. Okay, so you constantly have one bomb hitting everything. Look, there we go. That's the end of the story. Alright, we actually don't need this or this. I want to get the other ones done. None of these will help me. So what we want is now we want the iron ball. And I will not get us. I'm just gonna get more ball launcher speed so the bomb actually becomes even faster. Should I go for this now? Yeah, let's go for the flicker. Yeah, let's go for the flicker time. I wish I got this a little bit later, but it is very okay. The Bomba is more than enough to do what I wanted to do. Bomba, can you be a little bit faster with the kills, mate? And, not really. None of these. This could help me with a little bit of frontline damage. Okay, save my soul. I'm trying to make the builds happen, so I'm not that careful about what's happening. I just want to show off what you can actually do with these builds. Like, it's very early for that bomb, by the way. Like, you get the bomb at the end, so it actually destroys whatever is left from them. We need to actually add a lot of balls here. Iron ball, iron ball. That's not that bad. That is not that bad, but I need the flicker and I need the other one. Lightning is not that bad either. And this actually is very good. Yeah, that thing will actually give me maximum speed, like in a very fast time. Alright, fission time. Okay, not bad. Can you kill these people? Okay, I'm just gonna manually attack the ones that are getting close to me. This is a, by the way, spike caller. And when you get close to the enemies, you actually hit them yourself with your fists. Okay, let me help my balls do a little bit more damage. I might die here again. Ouch. Too early. I'm doing the bomb thing too early, but so what you can do is actually like wait a little bit longer for the bomb to actually like get a little bit more powerful, and then you can just throw it around like as your last, let's say, upgrade. Do the bomb thing. That thing is very, very powerful, but it works better if you do it at the end, so it actually like cleans up. Like none of these things do damage. That's why the bomb alone cannot do this alone. Like if I kept the cell and just had the bomb, this would have not happened, by the way. Yeah. And let's do this for real this time. Alright, let's just clean this. Now that I'm done showing off the Bomba thing, I am free to clean this place up with proper builds. Alright, we don't need any of these. I need a ball upgrade. Bleed to sacrifice is good. I can just curse them. Yeah, and that will actually remove the dark ball because I actually want them to not come back to me that much. Yeah, and these things don't really work for this build, to be honest. Yeah, you need some things that do like damage like this, for example. Alright, and let's get a little bit more of that. Come on, come on. Okay, I need one level up before doing this. Bleed or laser. Yeah, let's get this so I can turn it into sacrifice as soon as possible. There you go. We have the sacrifice. And what does the sacrifice do? Inflicts 4 stacks of bleeds and applies curse on enemies here. Curse enemies deal this much damage after getting hit 5 times. There you go. That is more cleaning up, and this is gonna be cleaned up as well. What else do we get? And then I can actually mix it with a frozen, let's say, laser, so I can just clean up the other things faster as well. Okay, just level everything up, and okay, that sacrifice will actually destroy everything. Okay, now it is flash time, because now that my balls are powerful enough, I don't need to worry about anything else. I can just keep the evolutions going on and the other things. And do I want to do more damage or do I want to freeze them? Actually, let's just freeze them for now. Yeah, let's just freeze them for now. Okay, that's that. And this should do more than enough damage to clean up everything. Do I want to make that one or the other one? Not really. Not really. I don't want another laser. If I upgrade the light, I can actually upgrade it to flash, but I would like to have my other piece as well before doing this. Yeah, actually, let me get my items as well before bad things happen to us again. Okay, this is one of the main items that you need for this combination in general. Increases crit chance to 15%, hitting enemies in the back. And, well, that guy just dies now immediately. Alright, time to go. Time to go, my mate. Alright, and that is from those. Give me a burn ball. No burns, really? I don't really want that. Give me a burn. Yeah, let's get this upgraded so it gets the kills until we deal with the other fellas. Okay, this is not that good because I'm just killing them with just fast hits. This is more like a damage over time type of thing. So I don't really want to do that. Like, this is a good item too because the curse actually, this actually curses them. This gives you a 10% chance of instantly killing anything that this thing curses. When you actually get this item, this will appear in your shop. It's a good item. And we make the flash. And flash, as usual, as we got it the last time. This is what the flash does. Damages all enemies on the screen for 2 to 6 damage after hitting an enemy and blinds them for 2 seconds. Blinded enemies actually miss their hits on you, so their chances of actually killing you goes way, way down. Alright, none of those. Give me a burn or a full freeze, please. A full freeze or a burn, please. You're not gonna give it to me? Okay, just give me 50% more baby balls, I guess. Alright, now the bad thing about the flash is the flash actually does not do that much damage until you get the mix that you want on it. So flash is mostly like something again that you get at the end of, let's say, your lifetime here. This is kinda not good or bad, but well, let's get that. That's better than nothing. Okay, we get that one, and there you go. Come on, mate. Come on, mates. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Yeah, getting the flash too early was not a good idea again. Okay, we need to actually upgrade both of these. I'm gonna get the flash upgrade, so maybe it does a little bit more damage here and there. Yeah, I needed to get more lasers. Like, even though I'm blinding them, this is not nearly enough damage to get the kills done. Yep, next hit that I take, I am dead. Ah. Yeah, too fast with the flash, man. Too fast with the flash. Ah. This hurts me. This gives me physical pain. This gives me physical pain. Oh no. Oh no. I do this every time, but on Fast 5 it is just a different story. Now have you seen like that thing that you say like, oh mom, come look at what I'm doing, and then you want to show your mom what you're doing and then you mess up. This is exactly that. Okay, less risk taking, I guess. I want to make cool builds because I'm recording a video and it's backfiring and it is obsessively bad. Let's get the bird. Oh man. Yeah, every time you want to show off something, it just gets messed up, I guess. Oh, there you go. Oh, wait, what? Did the game crash? What happened? Okay, my screen just went brr. Alright. That was not nice. That was not nice. Alright, let's get this thing down. And there you go. There you go. A little bit more damage over time, plus the other things is actually helping me. 50% slowing them down. Yeah, not bad. So the fan actually slows down the mobs that are coming towards you. You just have to stand in the same line as them. Okay, let's get our freezing flame. That will do some damage. And this both applies the burn and the freeze that you do with the other balls. So your other balls both do more damage, and you do damage over time to everything that is present at, let's say, here. This is not really a poison one. Yeah, I'm not gonna go for a flash early again. Yeah, I don't want to mess up again. This time, I have to seriously win this. No more showing off cool builds, okay? No more showing off cool builds. Let's actually get this done properly. Sacrifice, not really. Give me iron. Have a baby ball. Have a dozen baby ball is nice. And let's destroy that and get this done. And the first fella come back here. Let's get the cell now. Yeah, that will actually do a lot more damage than the other things that you can do. Alright, just do a little bit more damage there, so I can do this. Okay, do I want the cell upgraded or do I want the other way around? I can actually get the cell, but not really. It's not gonna work right now. Yeah, it's not gonna be as powerful as I want it to be. Come on, give me a good ball. Vampire Lord is not that bad of a deal. Alright. Vampire Lord will heal me, so this will actually do some damage, but I'd rather have my baby balls early. Yeah, let's get them early on, so we don't need to actually get bothered with the other things. This does not work, this does not. None of these actually work for this build. Take less damage. Let's get the protective charm. Let me be a little bit more careful on this run. I usually don't do plate defense, but this time my hand is kinda tied here. Each hit inflicts 3 stacks of bleeds, heals 1 health, consumes all stacks when hitting an enemy with at least 10 bleed stacks. This is not really something good. When you have balls passing through people, you need a lot of fire rate and dexterity. Actually not dexterity, speed, so you just backfire, fire, so you do more, let's say, bleed damage on everything. But it is something we can pull off here. I don't want the iron right now, because the iron is actually going to do for the other one. But this is actually going to be cool with my cell upgrade right there. Alright, come on, mate. Come on. No, don't do that. Don't do that. That is very bad. And healer, let's get the cooldown down on that, because if I take another hit after this, I am kinda dead. Yes. And none of the fissions. Yeah, upgrade all of my balls here. Okay, there we go. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, this is not gonna be a problem. Oh god. Okay, thanks god for having that defense there. Yeah, that could have ended up even in a bigger disaster than this was. Okay, my mates, you need to calm down. You two, please calm down. Calm down, fellas. Calm down. Calm me down. Let's get garlic so I can do a little bit frontal damage. And evolution into the bowl of balls, the radiation ball. And radiation ball upgrade, so it does even further damage. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna die here again. Oh. Yeah, maybe this combo is not as good as I figured. I can't do this. Yeah, it doesn't work. Okay, so, you know what? It really worked on the other difficulties, but I think, like, I'm not gonna be stubborn about it anymore. This is not a good combo. It actually works really well on the other difficulties, but this is the thing, like the more difficult game gets, like your theory crafting just goes down in the flames, I guess. Alright, now that we have that other upgrade, that's good. And let me do a couple of more of these before we leave. Let's have a little bit more money. Maybe later I will just expand that part so I can get more rocks. I'm not gonna do the upgrades right now, but well, later I will. Later we will. And one more hit, like that's all. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this a third time. Alright. That was really disastrous. Unbelievable. I want to do a cool build again, but I hope this one doesn't fail like that. I have not tried these on 9x. Let's do an easy one that does not fail me anytime. Okay, we're gonna be doing a Spindrift. A wealthy merchant living a life of extravaganza shoots all the balls at the same time in a wide arc. Okay, there's a small thing about this, like, he does not have an attack cooldown, so every time he gets the balls, he shoots them all together. So it's another like bleedy thing, and I'm gonna mix it with the shield bearer. Holds a large shield that bounces back the balls and hits. Balls deal 100% more damage each time they bounce off of your shield. So you know what's gonna happen, right? So let me actually show you what happens. So that guy shoots all of the balls all at the same time, right? Remember? Well, can you imagine what happens if you shoot all of the balls and they just bounce back and forth between like your target and you? Yeah, disaster happens. Disaster happens. And by the way, one thing you can do with this guy alone, Iron Ball is very easy to actually spot in here. And one of the things that you can do, just look for the Iron Ball, and it will just show you the way. Okay, it will just simply show you the way. We want to do bleed builds, so we need something that actually synergizes with this guy. Dark Ball is good. It doesn't do good synergy with like this character in general, because he needs balls that bounce off of him. But, well, for a while we can actually handle it. Later I can make it with the bleed ball, I guess, but this has to do for now. Yeah, let's just get it. And yeah, because the iron ball is very easily spotted, you can just look for the iron ball and just bounce it off. And the thing that I was speaking about, by the way, let me show you. See this? This is actually a piece of the puzzle. Increases crit chance to 20% when hitting enemies in the same column as you. So we're gonna mix this. Not this, the bleeds will be mixed, but this is actually not bad too. With this, look at here. Whatever you hit, I am a rolling machine. I roll over him. This is actually not that bad. We can make the shotgun with the iron ball with it. Yeah, the shotgun is actually a very good combo with this. Okay, get the shotty gun. Okay, we got the shotgun. But there's a flaw in the system. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, because he shoots all of the balls that go here will be shot at the same time from the front, and just they ricochet off and on indefinitely, may I say. So it's a little bit extreme, and this is actually another thing you can actually put off with this. Okay, evolution into shotgun. Yeah, so shotgun actually shoots all of the balls from inside of it into the front line or whatever it hits. So the disaster that happens is like this. Oh, sorry for that. Yeah, so, yeah, I am just gonna be playing here for a while. And shoots 4 to 8 iron balls. After hitting a wall, iron balls, baby balls move at 200% speed, but are destroyed upon hitting the enemy. We don't care about their destruction. They will do the damage they need to do indefinitely anyways. And, by the way, you can look for the shotgun and just bounce it back, and it will just destroy everything itself alone. Like, shotgun plus this guy is a very big no-no. It just makes the game too easy sometimes. And yeah, let's just evolve this so the dark ball actually does do some damage. Yeah, it's not really doing anything right now. But with this, it should deal 3 stacks of bleed and heal and 10 stacks of bleed. Enemy consumes all. Alright, there we go. Cleaning everything much faster. And I don't want that, I want to sell. Okay, yeah, cleans them so fast that... Yeah, let's do a little bit of this now. Alright, there we go. It got stuck. And look at that shotgun. That shotgun will just ruin this thing. Okay, the other pieces here. Gaia has arrived. Mr. Gaia has arrived. Let's just get that thing to more. And, oh no, I was a little bit late with that. I wish I had this on level 3 so I can actually infuse it. Okay, come here. I don't really want to do this one. Yeah, I don't really want to do this one. You know what, let's do it, let's do it. So you take damage right now, and every time you take damage, you will actually, like, you either take damage... Okay, let me explain it this way. So whenever you kill something, you heal. But whenever you shoot a ball, you lose HP, okay? So this can kill you. Unless you kill too many of them. It's very bad for the boss fights, by the way. It's a very high risk, high reward thing to do. But let me show you what happens. Okay, evolution into overgrowth. I call it Gaia because it's like, it looks like Mother Earth to me. Applies 1 stack of overgrowth. Upon reaching 3, consumes all stack and deals 272, 362 damage to all enemies in a 3x3 tile square. So everything ricochets off of my shield, right? So what you can do, you can actually like get this thing stuck between you and the mob, and every time, like every second, you will get overgrowth and just kill everything. Look at here. Let me actually catch the overgrowth ball. Yeah, there we go. See, everything gets destroyed now. Everything dies. Can I catch that ball, please? Yeah, it's coming back to me, by the way, now. Okay, come back to me. Okay, see, that's it. you just destroy everything with it. And you can also put another cell on it. So you just overgrowth after overgrowth after overgrowth after overgrowth. Back to back. Alright, alright. I am missing a couple of balls here again. Yeah, I should have gone to all balls available, but I did not. Okay, let's get some baby balls down here. Yeah, that will be nice. Yeah, baby balls will actually help me clean this thing faster. And there you go, there you go. And. For the next fusion, I'm just gonna do something random. Not that thought through, but it is okay. It is gonna be very okay. Okay, let's kill this thing really fast. Just give me gold. I don't want to fuse anything right now. And okay, let's get things just to be safe, so I don't die from the one hit that I will take. Okay, and by the way, because you heal, you can take a lot of damage on this one. Okay, can we get the kills, or I am gonna be passing on to the afterlife here. Do I want to overgrowth the laser or this one? Not really, I don't really want to do any of those. But if I put the Vampire Lord with the Brood Mother, they can actually synergize. So when they pass the baby ball, they can just instantly do bleed damage to them. Okay, let's heal up, let's heal up, let's heal up. I am a tank indeed. I am a tank indeed. I take damage to do damage. I'm missing one piece here, by the way. Okay, the next piece is here. Yeah, we don't care about damage that much. I will just over-heal whatever they're hitting me for. We don't really want to fuse right now. I need my cell upgraded really fast. There we go. Okay, that's that. And let's just destroy all of these things. And frontal is very good with this because you get this bouncy. Yeah, let's just do that. There we go. Now we just clean up this area in front of us. I was a little bit late with the Gaia, sadly. Yeah, that thing was doing 1000 damage, by the way. Okay, you can hit me. It doesn't matter. Okay, now here you have to pay attention because you need to actually make your balls bounce through. Because, well, you don't do that much damage to this boss. So, but when you do, you have to do a lot of it. Sadly, a lot of it. So be careful about the balls that are coming through, because that's our only source of damage. I will lose HP every time I'm missing, okay? That is the side effect of it. It's really not a good idea against this boss. Against the other ones, it works like magic, but this guy is just a massive boo-boo, let's say, for this build. But anyways, I'll heal off of these and try not to get hit, I guess. Okay, you guys need to not hit me with those, thank you, and yes, please. Ouch, no, don't do that, that is very bad. That is very bad, I can't go through. Sadly, I can't go through, this is gonna take a while. Yeah, this boss is not something you wanna fight with 0 HP. But I will, nonetheless I will. And by the way, the reason why you get full HP without losing HP is because you don't actually lose your balls and throw them again. You throw them back. That is why this guy gets super powerful. Yeah, because you don't throw any balls back in when you're fighting the mobs. He just gets healed without losing HP. So that's why he gets actually like powerful like that. Right, can you do some damage to the back line, please? I know I'm not doing that much, but you need to help. You are not being helpful here, my mates. You are not being helpful. Okay, go back. Ouch. Well, that was one hit. I can't take hits, man. If I take hits, I'm dead. Okay, I need to actually make that thing bounce up. Yeah, this is gonna be a disaster. This is gonna end in a disaster soon. Ouchies. Can you not get hit? Hit him, not me. Ouch, I'm gonna get hit. Oh, yeah, I knew that. I knew that's coming. I just knew that's coming. Let me get something that actually can heal me here. Okay, balls pass through. Let's just do this so we can actually end this. Very lucky fight. Very lucky fight. But still, if I get hit, I will die. So, let's try to not get hit here again. Go back, please. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I need to exactly hit him, but the scattered aim is actually not helping here. Ouch. Please don't hurt me. Please do not hurt me. I am just a poor merchant trying to live a life of luxury here. Okay, almost done. Almost done. Do not pass on to the afterlife, please. Well, no. No, no, oh no, oh no, oh no, this is getting dangerous. Oh no, very close. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. Oh boy. Oh no, we died at the same time. We died at the same time. Well, works. If it works, it works. If it works, it works. Oh no. Good run. Good run. Fun run. Fun run. You can't mess around with 9x, man. Good run though. Good run though. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to push this any longer. We failed too. We did not fail technically, but we failed. So 2 toxic builds that work and 2 builds that apparently don't work on 9x. But anyways, again and again, thanks for all the supports, thanks for watching, and thanks for all the comments and the hypes. Thanks to you guys, a lot of videos are getting a lot more interaction from YouTube, and yeah, algorithm love. And, well, it's just a pleasure to have you guys watching. Like, that's all I want to say. And, as always, if it's daytime, I hope you have a fantastic day ahead of you. And if it's nighttime, I hope you sleep like babies. Love you. Bye.